Oh, all right. So I'm gonna show the stats and skills and gear that I have for this melee sorceress. I have somebody interested in building
The
one
Sisterhood welcomes you.
and asked me. So check it out. Stats, I mean, are self-explanatory. You pretty much just want to pump vitality at the end. Dexterity is the big thing. I chose to go. I played with max block on my Storm Shield side and only 50% block on my Dream side. And I found I was getting hit a little too much with the Dream out, and I didn't like it. So I went ahead and increased the Dexterity to grab the max block on the Dream as well. I'm still not 100% on this because it dropped my life down quite a bit. I'm just barely reaching 3k with the level 55 bow. But, I am able to take more hits, and I get the attack rating bonus as well, which is useful for the character. I think I hit maybe 10k once enchant comes out, close to it, maybe after bow. So that's something I'm going to play with. I may end up changing my mind and dropping back down to 60% block or maybe 65% block for the Dream. Not really sure. Strength, just enough to wear your gear. Storm Shield is the hardest one. I have a negative 15 in it, so it brings the strength down to 133. So yeah, that's the stats. Pretty much vitality and dexterity and whatever it takes you for strength to get your gear on. The gear is okay. So I go with the IK set because it gives a 25 increased attack speed bonus, and the stats are amazing. The 20 strength, 20 dex, and 50 attack rating there, and another 50 attack rating here, plus 110 on the boots. The 40% faster run walk is also important for me. I find myself walking a lot, especially around Cease mob and the other mob, the third seal on Diablo. For some reason, I really enjoy the extra run speed. Another reason for using this is because the 25 IS versus the 20 IS. The goal for this build is to hit 65 IS with the Face Blade Passion. So the Passion has 25, then you get 25 from your gloves boot combo, so you're at 50. And then, so this is the armor I choose. You could also use a Viper Magi and up Viper Magi. You can use a number of things, really. It's up to you. The armor is pretty much a free slot to do what you'd like to do with. But so with the 15 IS jewel in it, that puts me at 65 IS, which is the breakpoint that you're looking to hit with this build. I'm just running a Mars from now. The goal is to Sorc 15 FCR minimum amulet. With all the godly stats, of course, is the Dream. Let's see, got the Dream Bone Visage. I didn't roll too well on that. Only 20 FHR, 11 resist. And the Dream Hyperion, also a crappy roll. 22 FHR, 9 resist. The Hyperion Shield and the Tower Shield have the best block rate. I'm looking to make another Tower Shield. I like the way it looks. And also the strength requirement is low enough that I think it'll show to other players. I kind of like other players being able to see the items versus seeing a naked character walking around. Let's see what else. The belt. So the breakpoint I tried to hit. I wasn't really worried about the FCR breakpoint on this side of things, although I will be in the future once I score the amulet. So on this side of things, you get your Hodo, your Storm Shield. So the breakpoint, I think you reach the 63 or 65, whatever it is. So you get 40, 20, and then 10 on each ring. So that puts me up to 80. What is the breakpoint? Like 70, 75? can't remember. But yeah, and then the goal hopefully is to get that. Actually, I don't think I'm ever gonna go for 105 FCR on this build. I find that it's gonna be too tough to do that. Now you can do that build with the other armor with the Viper Magi instead of this Tyraels, but I personally like the Tyraels because of the slain monsters, rest in peace, and also the cannot be frozen, plus the strength and resistance mod. You really can't beat this armor. Honestly, it saves you 2 rings and boosts you pretty good, and you get a socket. So the rings so far I found are pretty decent. Still looking for better, always, of course. But you're looking for FCR, attack rating. The attack rating really helps you. You really want attack rating on your rings. Strength. The ideal ring would be this ring with 15 more decks as well. That would be great. But yeah, that's about it. The mercenary is pretty standard. Eth Andes, Eth Infinity, Giant Thresher is the fastest. And I went ahead and put a Tyraels on my mercenary as well because I like to do Neelathok. And the mercenary has great killing power, so it's quite annoying to get corpse exploded in there. So, anyways, that should be about it. This should help you if you have any questions about the build or how to play it. I'll try to maybe do a detailed gameplay. I've got quite a bit of gameplay videos up, but there's no... I mean, you can pretty much just watch it and see how to play the character. I know you see me blizzing a lot. I don't use the Zeo as often as I could, but I'm also tearing through things pretty quick with the Blizz as well. Right now, the way I have it set, I don't have my other 2 GCs in here. I'm at 3.3k Blizz, and let's see, let it tip over. 43k Zeo damage. Also not bowed or enchanted all the way properly. But anyways, hope you enjoy this build, and I look forward to seeing more of them on the server because they're a great build. Alright.